Ready?
All right, so two truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike tonight.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on, and tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about defending takedowns. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge in the striking to carry them to victory.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Nice body kick right under the elbow. Oh!
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Counters beautifully with a straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like that, DC. You can't relate.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Straight right, he misses. Oh.
Oh! Look at the force behind that leg kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Big kick lands.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
That was a thudding leg kick. Big punch land. Ooh.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, nice offering there with the knee. He talked to us a lot about that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certainly there on that exchange.
He knew they would be available. He just knew he would have to find the right opportunity and right times to land those strikes.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
The right hand just misses.
Nice straight punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. There it is, taller fighter landing a knee to the body. And he landed the right hand there. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there.
60 seconds, come on now.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Seconds winding down in the opening round. Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after him guns a-blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moment to attack.
Missed with that right hand.
Nice kick. Both of them landed there. That's a big strike right there.
Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Went for the inside leg kick. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
Good combination of strikes there. Whiffs on the straight right hands.
Dig and kick. Nice leg kick lands.
Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Huge block there. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there.
Sneaky head kick.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Back and forth we go here.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strikes, the longer he can prolong his career.
Got clipped with the right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, the Superman punch lands. Big roundhouse now, just misses.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Just out of range with that right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
They continue to exchange.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it's set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps so that he can land that beautiful left hand. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Oh, massive kick to the body. Whoa!
Look at that.
And what a round!
Boom! Body kick right there. Landed perfect.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. And just misses with that big right hand.
It's such a fast leg kick. Straight punch lands.
Oh, nice land with it. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's going to put him to sleep. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Good punch.
How good is that right hand?
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Right hand on point.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there. Beautiful punch.
Back and forth we go.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, blocks the shot. Some of the best kicks in the game that you'll see right there.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. What a punch. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, nice combination of kicks once again. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, he might be out. Whoa! Back to the feet.
Ooh, what a punch.
fight, folks.
Hands on your face.
Oh, big left hook there. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Nice body kick.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Oh, big head kick.
Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a peasant's.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind it.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's doable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad. Great punch.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip.
Nice head kick.
Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet.
That one landed clean. Nice kick.
Oh, big left. Oh!
Didn't like that left hand. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. That was a jab.
He blocks the shot.
He got him. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Just out of range with that kick attempt.
Way to hide that leg kick. Nice strike.
Oh! Unbelievable. Back to the feet.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Went for the inside leg kick. Oh! He's out!
Yo! Wow! That was nasty! What a fight!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like he got tonight,